the wonderful secrets of body language is that there's a distinction between what you say with your words and what you say non-verbally. So if you say to somebody, "I believe you," and your voice, that's also nonverbal communication, and your facial expressions and your gestures are all in sync, then people believe your word message. But if there's dissonance, if there's a difference between your word message and your nonverbal communication message, then people are going to trust and believe your nonverbal communication. So if you say, "I believe you," they're going to believe your nonverbal message, which is that you don't trust them. One of the insights of nonverbal communication, of being aware of your nonverbal communication, is to be present at the beginning and end of your interactions. Take note of how you're starting a conversation and how you're ending that conversation. You know that first impressions count, so there's actually a very strong first impression, the very first few moments of an interaction. You make a first impression in as little as 1/300th of a second. So if you're not really there, if you're distracted by your technology or what you just were doing before you got into that conversation, the person feels that and they give you a negative impression. And one of the other things that's happening, because we're so rushed and we have so much going on, is that we don't end conversations in a normal way anymore. Instead of saying, "Oh, it's great talking with you," and shaking hands at the end, we just stop. And in some cases, in my research, I'm even seeing people that they pick up their phone and they're looking at their phone before they've even finished the conversation, before they've exited the room. So I want you to be conscious and aware of, over the next 7 days, of how present you are and connected and paying attention to people as you greet them, and how present you are and connected you are as you end that conversation.